names off that are going. And go ahead and answer your question of the day. This is going to tie into what we're doing today. So imagine that you're on a journey to the center of the earth. As you travel through each layer, you come across some conflicts making it hard for you to get to the center. Based on what you know about each layer, what problems might you come across during this journey?
Any time. I would love to.
Once you've answered it, go ahead and close your phone books for me.
She's pretty awesome. You're gonna leave yourself here. You know what she is, right?
We're gonna do things tomorrow.
Oh, we did good things yesterday.
Oh, wait, let's skip tomorrow. Let's all do the things.
So you guys can share your good things about Halloween tomorrow.
Yeah. Might be true.
Hey, Will, I'm sending that to my professor, so you know. Hey, John Luke, did you record in your digital notebook? Okay, get it open, please.
I did it.
No done? Was that one? Make sure when you're answering in your digital notebooks, you're using full and complete sentences. Alright, I know it's Halloween, that's exciting, so I do want to give you guys a chance. Is anybody dressing up as something super cool that they want to share? Otto, what are you gonna do? Alright, take a picture, okay? Jonah? A what? Oh, a fat minion. I wrote fat median, like on the road. I was like, what is that? What are you doing? But that is cool. Well, what are you gonna do? A pencil. And how are you making this pencil?
The eraser, there's going to be a white sweater with the Ticonderoga ribbon.
Alright.
And then we'll wear yellow shorts and then tan pants under them.
Right on. That'll be cool. Yeah. A horse, what show? Okay. Yeah, that'll be awesome too. John Luke, what are you gonna dress up as? There's a pencil sharpener in the back. Chase, what are you doing? Straight black? People's nightmares? Alright. Kenzie? Okay, that'll be awesome. Jackson? Kermit the Frog. That'll be a good one too. Hey guys, I can't hear what people are gonna be. Sebastian? Oh, we got two Kermit the Frogs. Sweet. What about you, Elias?
I was curious bear mask, grizzly bear mask,
Uh-huh.
and then I got a baseball bat with nails, and then I have this red and black shirt that I'm gonna wear.
What are you calling this costume?
Like it's like one of those. It's like the Winnie the Pooh movie
Okay.
where like Blood and Honey, the Winnie the Pooh one, where like Winnie the Pooh is in the woods.
Sounds scary.
Like, I'm basically just gonna be a bear in like woods.
Alright.
Cool. I'm gonna steal candy from them.
Oh, okay. Be nice to them. Patrick?
I'm gonna be a bed sheet goes with sunglasses.
A bed sheet goes with sunglasses. So goes with sunglasses, so goes on vacation? Kinda like that? Alright. Anyone else wanna share?
Take the vaccine.
Do you guys wanna share? No? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. You guys just answered this question in your digital notebooks. We're gonna do something called a round robin. What that means is you guys are in groups of 4, and each person's gonna go around and share one thing, one conflict that might come across as they travel through the center of the earth. Once we're done sharing, once everybody's shared once, I'm gonna take some volunteers and we're gonna share with the class, and we'll go from there. So go ahead.
Okay, basically, you would run off and you would think that you're submarine.
What do you think, Jeff?
Muhammad. No, did you not see the towers? Is that how you figure out you're blind? You're trying to fly the plane, you just couldn't see the towers.
What do you think?
You said you dropped the bomb. Not where. I can't hear you.
Alright guys, are we done sharing? Alright, can I get a couple volunteers to raise their hand and share what conflict you guys came up with? Jason?
Oh, once we get to the mantle, it's gonna take years.
So, time. Okay, how might you overcome that?
Figure out how to go back in time and start being there.
Okay, so like time machine? Okay, Jonah?
It would get like a lot harder as you go down, so a lot of feet, and then also it's gotta be times more.
Okay, how are you gonna get past that? What could you do to get past that? You don't think you can? What if you could invent anything in the world to get through it?
Teleportation device.
Teleportation?
Teleport to China instead.
Okay.
Teleport this.
Autumn, what do you think?
Fire.
Fire. What about fire? Tell me a little more. That's all you got? Fire? How you get past the fire? Okay. Elias, what do you think?
Actually, it wouldn't take a lot of time to get through it. Because, well, one, if you did, you would almost burn instantly in the eye, and you would get crushed into a hole.
Because why would you get crushed?
Because of the pressure down there, and so you would need a fire suit and a shirt.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be big, because everything would be just
So what I'm hearing is you would have some type of uniform or suit that would protect you from those obstacles.
Yeah.
Okay, Justin? Yeah? Sounds good.
The hardest part to kill it would probably be the outer core. Because the outer core is liquid.
The outer core is liquid, so how would you get through it? What ideas would get you through that?
And
Would you design some type of machine?
a lava flow.
A lava sponge? What kind of material would your lava sponge be made out of?
Of a black hole that eats lava.
Okay,
And only lava.
so you would absorb the lava, okay.
And if you run out of lava, it would disappear.
Hey guys, are we listening to everyone's ideas? We might be able to use those in our assignment later.
And if it did that, it would just in the lava, and then when it there's no more lava, it would just disappear. I feel like that would break the earth.
Might break the earth. Sebastian?
It would be hot.
We need to split this table up over here. We good? Can we handle it? It's hot? So what would you do to overcome the heat?
I think the entire ocean is.
You're gonna take the ocean into the earth with you to help cool it off?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, how about this table? We doing okay over here?
I would create that one recipe from Danny Phantom, and then become Danny Phantom, and then go through the earth because everything's solid.
Yeah, so.
And it's very awesome.
What is the machine? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, so what does the machine do?
I don't even know.
Okay, but you're gonna use that to get
It's hard
further.
to mix Danny Phantom.
Alright. Does anybody else have any other ideas? Yeah?
Air pressure, like, I don't know if it's really, make something for the air pressure.
Something to make the air pressure the same so you don't have to fight that? Okay, do you have any ideas about how you would do that? Okay. Anybody else wanna share? Oh, I'm so sorry. What would you? Okay, so like a time travel thing to make it go faster? Build a giant drill. Okay, how are you gonna get power to your drill? Gas? Okay, so I'm gonna take one step farther. What happens when you run out of gas for that drill? It gets you stuck? You don't think you could use some fossil fuels or something from the earth to fuel the drill?
Go to space, take the sun, and put it in.
Oh, so now we're bringing the sun into the earth, okay. Alright guys, so. Here's what we're gonna do today. We are creating our own stories. So, not even here. This is gonna be ELA science.
I was just in ELA.
Well, you can do Okay guys, so here's what we're doing. We are going to take a journey to the center of the earth. Over the last couple lessons, you guys have learned some vocabulary and components about that have to do with the layers of the earth. So you're gonna use your background information from what you know to go through and you're gonna make up a story. You can tell me who the characters are, you to come up with the time period, you're gonna come up with obstacles, and you're gonna come up with the solution of how you get through those obstacles as you journey to the center of the earth. So a couple requirements is I've given you the plot diagram templates that you guys use in ELA. I want you to use those as you put your story together. The vocab that I want you to use, there are 12 vocabulary words up here. I need you to use at least 10 of them, at least once in the story. You can use them more than once if you want, but I need to see them at least 10 of the 12 words used. So, some things to think about the composition of those layers, the thickness, the states of matter, the objects that might be in those layers that might cause problems, and then how you're gonna overcome them. So here's how we're gonna do this. I've given you guys a template, and it just goes through the different parts of a story. So we've got our exposition, which is our background information, that's where we introduce our characters and our setting. On this slide, I just want you to make some notes, or you can write the exposition portion of your story. We're gonna do the rising action, so all the events that happen in the story leading up to the climax, the big event. Whatever the climax is, someone tell me what the climax is?
A climax.
It's like the,
It's a turning point in the
It's-
story.
it's,
Jonah, thank you for raising your hand.
it's the most intense part of the story where like the turning point kind of comes in.
Perfect. And then we've got our falling action. What happens in our falling action? Ja? Problems getting resolved, things are kind of wrapping up. And then we've got our resolution. What happens, Christian? The end of the story? Yep. So that's what I want you guys to do. I've given you the templates. This is in Power School. So what I want you to do is you're going to go through that. Don't open your phone books yet. Is go through and you're gonna make notes. At the very end, I want you to put it all together. This is where I wanna see. Are we good over there, Sebastian?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's pay attention when we give instructions, please. We're gonna put it all together. This is where I want to see the entire story. If it's easier for you guys to go through on each of these slides, the rising action, climax, falling action, and just write those parts of the stories and then copy and paste it into the last slide, you can do that. Or you can use those as planning templates, I'll leave that up to you. But at the end, I want to see everything in one place. If you get done before time is up today, I want you to add some pictures, or you can add adjectives. So if you're talking about a ship traveling through the center of the earth, tell me about this ship, describe the ship. Don't just use the ship. Does that make sense, what I'm asking you to do? Okay, so I'm gonna give you an example story so you know what I'm looking for. The one that I did is a little bit longer than what I'm expecting you guys to do, but just to give you an example. This example story is also on Schoology, so you can use it as a reference if you're having trouble putting it all together. Do you want me to read this to you guys, or you guys want to popcorn it and read it together?
You can read it.
You want me to read it? I'm just pulling it up on this end so I can see it. 'Cause I'm blind. Guys, if your heads are down, I need them up, please. You hate we're doing ELA lesson, science class today. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright guys, Miss Getzelman, a brilliant geologist, had always been intrigued by the mysteries of the Earth's interior. Her passion for the subject led her to embark on a daring expedition to the center of the Earth. With her team of fellow scientists and the state-of-art equipment, she was determined to unravel the secrets of the inner world. Their journey began at the Earth's surface, where they ventured deep between the ocean through the ocean crust and into the mantle. The journey was treacherous, with the oceanic crust proving to be a formidable barrier. As they descended further, the pressure and heat increased, and the team marveled at the strength of the lithosphere. As they delved deeper, they encountered pockets of magma, the molten rock that surged and churned beneath the Earth's surface. It was a sight to behold. With the fiery rivers of the red-hot magma flowing through cracks in the Earth's crust, the team studied the magma carefully, learning how it shaped the landscape and fueled the volcanic eruptions in the surface. Finally, after a perilous descent, they reached the boundary between the mantle and the outer core. Here, Miss Getzelman's team made a groundbreaking discovery. They found evidence of a long-lost continent that had once existed on the Earth's surface. The continental crust they had uncovered within the mantle was a relic from a time when the Earth's continents were in different positions. As Miss Getzelman marveled at the fossilized remnants of this ancient continent, she couldn't help but feel a profound sense of wonder. Her journey to the center of the Earth had provided insights into the planet's past that were beyond her wildest expectations. With their mission accomplished, Miss Getzelman and her team began their ascent back to the surface, armed with a wealth of new knowledge about the Earth's inner workings. They had explored the depths of the lithosphere, the asthenosphere, and beyond, unraveling the geological mysteries that had long fascinated them. As they emerged from the depths of the earth, Ms. Getzelman couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey they had undertaken. They had ventured to the very heart of the planet, unlocking the secrets of the inner core, outer core, mantle, crust, continental crust, viscous substances, fossils, magma, lithosphere. Their expedition had not only expanded our understanding of the earth, but had also ignited a newfound passion for the exploration and discovery. So, mine's really long, but it just gives you an idea of some of the things you could do. I've implemented all of the vocabulary, but something I want to point out, and this is what I want you guys to do when you put your entire story together, is highlight those words that are from that word bank that I'll keep up here, so that when I go to grade it, I can see the words that you've used. Do you have any questions about what we're doing?
No.
Okay, for your reference, I did put the definition of viscous or viscosity up here in case you decide to use that word. We haven't really gone over that yet. And then these are from your foldables, so it's just the composition, thickness, and state of matter of each of those layers. Keep those things in mind as you put your stories together and come up with your conflicts and solutions. Okay, so I need voices to be at a minimum. Like I said, I'm recording this lesson and I need to be able to hear the conversations that I'm having with students, and I can't do that when there's 30 people talking. But I will say I do have something for you guys at the end of this class. I just need you guys to help me out while I'm doing this. Any questions?
Is it just this class that's
No, I'm recording all of my classes today.
okay?
Yep. Kenzie? You guys can work quietly in your groups, that's fine, but I need you to stay in your seats. Peyton? What is the topic? So just, oh, you weren't here. I'll come talk to you in just a second, okay? All right, guys, you're good to go. Okay, so we character or making a character, and you're going to use those words that are in the book. And I just want you to listen to those in your story. Maybe you have a way of talking about the expedition, so use that to kind of plan the story. And then in school, it's there's a PowerPoint, so I can use that to map out what's going on and then put it all together. We really are. I know. There's not really a limit on the number of sentences. Really the only requirements are that you follow the steps of the diagram and use at least 10. So I just want you to use it as a paper device, but if you open up your school, if you may have to, I've given you guys slides that.
How many characters? Does it have to be a realistic, or does it have to be
It has to be about the earth.
You tried different
Journey
charger?
through the earth.
You tried multiple chargers? You probably have to take it to the
Your
library.
character's all not.
Did you bring, do you have your own charger or
You
no?
come up with your own.
I'm not sure. Is the light coming on the charger?
Yeah, like.
Okay. Maybe just take it to the library and see what they can do.
Guys, I know in my story I used myself as one of the characters. You can make up a character. It does not have to be you. So we do. You open up the computer. You gonna come on for a second? Okay.
I filled out the observation form.
Knocking it out.
You're good.
If it gets better though,
I can
can you
change.
change that for me later in the
Yeah.
day?
It actually turned out pretty well.
I'm just kidding. So yeah, there's that one, and then there's another disposition in there, so that can be filled out at any point.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's good. The observation is based on this lesson.
It is, yeah. But the disposition is just like overall.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bless you.
I'm tired.
We're so excited about it. How you do it. Your story is just trying to get you to center your character, pick a time to place off. Try to use whatever those words and word making you can. And then you'll have this words confidence to your highlight.
That's what I need. And it's John Luke.
You don't have to tell us, just tell us.
Yeah.
We can do them all. Think of the vehicle of travel.
Oh, how cool.
Dig by dig.
You can use it wrong, make sure we're staying focused, okay?
Now when you get to the building, you're just gonna roll the windows. You can just do the spray liner. The better just spray liner. Flex tape. That's it. Put flex tape all over a vehicle and you're good to go. Flex tape, you go through anything, right? Flex tape, right there. Some zip ties on there? You got your hat. Who's this? That's literally like what we're doing. You guys learned that? You're a This is really it actually is exactly what I So what kind of character?
That's what somebody told me.
What vehicle was There's gotta be some kind of special thing to go on.
Yeah.
You should have a bunch of Roblox characters. You should do Roblox characters trying to get to the center of your dog.
Once you get your story written, you can add the pictures. Let the story stickers.
Just become one for the and I end up in the center because my center's not right.
You can go back and add your character.
The center is already centered
Then you can get all your events and everything else.
because of my chocolate.
I need you to stay away. What do we need to do?
That's
Stay away. Okay.
what it was.
Okay, let's look at this later. Let's work on the words. PowerPoint? Oh, I meant PowerPoint.
Does that have to do with your story?
It's Tuesday, guys.
I thought maybe your vehicle was.
And it's Halloween. I said, please put your guys' project together. Yeah. Oh, nice. I'd be miserable if I stayed up all night. That's not good for you. Guys, if you blow me away and you have a really great story, I might share it. But if I think it's really great, I think everybody should hear it.
No, she's not my grandparents. I will make It's actually quite nice.
Yes, frontiers. That's your favorite one?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, what was the end?
No, I don't think it's just
Okay, good. I gave you the two requirements. The resolution that your ending is not about to be a happy ending. Yeah, so you can make sure or
What's the title of your story? Oh, I know it.
And you can understand conflict if you want.
Guys, we've got about 20 minutes left.
She pushed me first. Tea and a biscuit.
He pushed Laylee.
No, I
Just all
didn't.
point fingers at each other.
Oh, we just, yeah.
How about, hey, how about you use your fingers? Since I
Elbow.
I like it goes like I think you should raise it like they were the ones who mine's a little more south. Mexico's more.
Will it reach over here first?
But yeah, mine's are also. Local civilization. So, Sally's here. That is a special.
I love when you guys make it up, because then I learn a little bit more about you. What you guys like. Yeah, but if you use stuff that you're interested in, I mean, I know that.
like slingshot.
Chandler, so make sure we're doing more than
Slingshot,
six, okay?
half by. We were just skating, so I got it. I didn't even what's your
Maybe you should be a voice actor when you grow up. Where are they going to?
Who's your character as well?
Nah, I'm gonna put Josh.
You're making fun
I'm
of
gonna put too much. I'm gonna put Josiah in line.
So if they get to home at the center of the earth, they bypass all this stuff.
Well, the people digging are the people and Tony.
You did? Did you like
They have
it?
a special,
Yeah, I
they
think
tell
so.
them they have a special suit or something once they get there, because they can't fly the heat and pressure.
Come on. I'm gonna put Josh, aka Jamal.
A special box. They're just special.
Where we at, John?
You have it all planned out yet? Still working on that? Yeah. What? Oh, yeah, I do. Glad you gave me that interesting. You wrote part of it? Good, good. I don't know. Can you add some pictures? You already submitted? How about some pictures? And some adjectives. Adjectives describe nouns, so like, you use the ship or, jackhammer, tell me about this jackhammer or this ship, describe it. You did all that? Yeah, you can. Yeah, so I'm using actual people. You are,
Christian?
but I would change the background and like, there's
Okay,
a slide
cool.
and all together.
Let's,
Cause these are just for you. Yeah.
I'm trying to share. Yep. You don't need it here. He needs it closer. What do you need it for?
Hey guys, I love that you're adding pictures into your slides, but I think we're spending too much time looking at pictures. So I would like you to prioritize writing the story, putting that all together, and then adding pictures. I think so. so that's if you can use pass. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for them. But it started out a little rough. Yeah, it is. But it's funny to watch the difference. They're super focused on the story of it, and they're so worried about Right. Just don't think of this. They're more like black. And you need some of the imagination. Yeah. Yeah, I don't wanna read this.
Here, I'm there.
What's the way I handle the candy situation? Okay.
It was very good.
I hope so. It took a long time. I hope so, because it took a long time. No, to put together. Yeah. Yeah, you're like, man, no. Yeah. Right. I'll learn. Right. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, you didn't tell me about that, but I know about it. No, they're not. They're writing stories. They're just really focused.
Center of the Earth. Journey to the center of the Earth. Incorporating science and English together. What's up, Bill?
Alright guys, can I get your attention for just a second? We only have about 3 minutes left in class. So here's what I want you guys to do. Raise your hand if you have put it all together. Raise your hand if you have reached at least the climax in your story.
Just more and more.
Okay. So here we go. This is what we're gonna do. You are not doing an SEL lesson in JAG time today, so I want you to finish your stories in JAG time and just turn it in tonight. You guys can get this done before, and I know some of you are gonna go trick-or-treating, you still have your evening to go do your fun things, but I need you to try really hard to get this turned in tonight before you go to bed, okay? You might have an opportunity to share them tomorrow with some partners. So, like I mentioned, I do have a treat for you guys, but there are some rules. I don't wanna see any rubber gloves being played with inappropriately or trash on the floor. If I see candy wrappers all over the floor, or if I hear teachers saying that these are causing distractions, I won't do this again. This is something nice that I'm doing for you guys, so I don't want you to abuse it. Are we good?
This came out of her own money and her own time that she did this. This was all her.
So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna stand over by the door, I'm gonna hand you one as you leave. Just be respectful and let's honor everybody in the school and let's not make a big deal about it, okay? You go back.
Guys, stay by your desk, we'll get you, just hang out for a second. If you guys have a charger, please wrap it up and put it up on the file. We got it. All chargers put back where they go.